Hello, everyone. This is another one of a custom ship that I have. The reason why I say it's custom, if you look real close at it, you'll see that she has four triple 16-inch gun turrets on it. The bridge and funnel area is a bit bigger. The ship is wider and longer. So that could mean one of only one thing. It's a Montana class battleship. This was also done by Phil Raver. Uh, he used the old Otaki / Lifelight kit. He had to use two hulls because not only did he lengthen it for the proper length, the Missouri was 887, I believe. This thing came in at like 990 feet, I think it was. Yeah, 991 or 992, somewhere around there. It was wider than the 108 feet on the Missouris. I think this was more like pushing 130. So he really did a lot of customization on this. Two kits to make one photo etch. Um, he went as far as to do the extra structures underneath each of the quad 40 millimeter uh, anti-aircraft guns, and he's got the 5-inch guns placed correctly, and he's got the correct number of 40s on it. Well, compared to drawings that were in maybe the Naval Institute Press Battleship books and some of the other books that showed pictures of this. Some showed pictures of it looking more like the old larger version of the Lexington class that went on to become the two carriers, the Lexington and the Saratoga. But did a real nice job on it. I'm not going to spin this one around. It's pretty fragile, and when I was taking the display cover off, I just really a little leery about taking this thing off and spinning it around and jostling it too much. I don't want to cause any damage to it. But let's see if I can zoom in on it and get some good pictures. That looks like it's in focus. Hold on 1 second. So as you can see, it's done in like an after-war paint job with just gray and hall red and the black boot. The decks are wood, so it's not in a combat paint job of any type. The upper surfaces of the turrets are blue. The upper parts of most of the decks, most of the upper decks are blue. But let's see if I can. He reworked the turrets and the gun barrel links. And it doesn't have the foremost two single 20 millimeters on it. But since it was never built, nobody will know exactly how this thing would have came out of the yards. But this is one version from a drawing that he did, a drawing that he found. May have been a Baker drawing. He was a famous drawing man for battleships and other ships for um, the hobby industry, and I think he did work for the government. I'll see if the camera will let me zoom into the rear back there. Oh, not bad. Sometimes I get it with this camera, sometimes I don't. It's not the camera's fault, it's the operator's fault. So let's just put it that way. This is all new to me, so I'm learning. Bear with me. But for a topic of a battleship, this sure was awfully neat. It sort of shocked me when I saw it. I believe this was in a 90 to 92, somewhere around there, fine scale modeler as a 1 or 2 page spread on this one. But after building, as a kid, after building the lifelike slash Otaki, Missouri, it was not the easiest thing to do. Those sides to the number 1 and 2 deck structures, especially the number 1, when you glued it on there, if you wanted it to sit flush on the deck, then it was off from the top of the deck on level 1, so it wouldn't made up right. And you had to then either make up your mind to fill the top or push it all the way up to the top and then put a piece of thin plastic strip and sand it down on the bottom so that everything would be level. But very nicely done. Happy to have been able to have this one. See if I can go on up to the top here. Show you the detail up there. Yeah, got it. So I'm not going to spin it around. Both sides are exactly the same. If I can get it recentered and then zoom out, I'll be real lucky. Here we go. Ooh, I like that shot. I'm close. Should have just left well enough alone. But anyway, wanted to drag this one out from storage and let y'all take a peek at it. It's not often you get to see customized or created Montana class battleship. I know Very Fine makes it today in a very nice kit, more hull detail and everything else. But I'll just be happy with this one. I like the way Very Fine, I think that's the name of them, Yeah, they do a cruiser, a U.S. cruiser. I think they do a Missouri class. I think they do the Montanas and some other ships, and they put a whole lot of detail in them. And the prices seem to be somewhat reasonable for what you get. Excuse me. But, it's just, I would like to see one of them just to see what their version looks like exactly compared to this one. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed. If you would, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button and maybe subscribe. That would help me out a lot, and it would tell YouTube people are watching these videos and enjoying them. But that's strictly up to you, but I would appreciate it. And you all have a good evening. Be safe. Talk to you all later. Bye.